Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this morning I've been driving around Perthshire, Pitlochry, Brewer, and I've now arrived in Struan. So I'm going to go and explore the Garry River. I've been trying to find autumnal shots as well as I go along, especially with the trees, because the colours this morning have been absolutely beautiful. So join me and let's see where this journey takes us. So I'm just walking under the railway just now, under the viaduct. And the main viaduct's over in that direction there. It's very, very steep all the way down. But I've just discovered this little forest walk. Actually, I haven't been here before. So I'm going to follow this forest trail and find an area where it's safe to get down to the river edge. So what I'll do is, I'll find an area and I'll catch back with you soon. Tell you, as forests walks go, this is a very pretty walk. Well, especially in this weather at the moment. I'm still really, really high up. I don't know how you see the falls down there. And we've got the beautiful trees. And the colour of the ferns have really turned autumnal, and we're getting some lexy light up here on the path. I'll probably get more better images of the path than I have a chance of getting down at the side of the river. Right, I'll keep walking because I'm kind of hoping there must be a descent somewhere. I found a wee kind of off-beaten track path. I'm just going to take my time because it's right on top of the falls, and from what I see, can't really get to the bottom of the river here. I'm going to leave my stuff here just so that my hands are free, because I don't know what this place is like. Wow, I'm going to walk this way because it's I can't go too far down. Right, so that's obviously down there what they call the Garry Falls, but look at that view. The view is absolutely stunning. Oh, it's absolutely glorious. Oh, there's a lower path down there. I wonder if I keep walking. The only thing is, how will I be able to see the falls? Right, I'll walk back this way. Let's see if there's anything here. I don't want to go too far to the edge here. It's pretty crazy. Right, there's the falls. There's some more wee falls there. Oh wow, the way the sun's lighting the trees in the forest. What I'll do is I'll keep walking and see if I can get down. If I can, then I'll go down, I'll catch up with you. If not, because this is really, really dangerous. So what I'll do is I might focus in the forest and do some forest photography. But I'll go back up and then we'll follow the path, and I'll catch up when I get to the end of the path if I think it's safe. So I've walked along, there's a wee tiny trail that leads to a peak here, and you can just see the falls. There's the falls there. And you've got all these beautiful trees round about it. Oh, don't know why there's a bracket there. Unless it's a safety thing. Anyway, what I might do is take all my backpacks off, and then that way I'll see if I can get my tripod positioned there and see if I can get an elevation shot of these falls. Alright, so I've noticed there's a kind of, I don't know if it's a safety wire or what, but there's a wire here, so it means I can lean back a wee bit and feel safe. Right, so I've got these falls in front of me, and what I will do, so my composition is, I've got the falls coming in on the left hand side because I want the falls to come down and sweep left. So coming in for the right and sweep out to the left. I've got it framed with these kind of yellow ochre leaves or oak leaves on my right hand side, then I've got the rocks on the left. So we've got quite a nice composition where the falls is in the 2/3 of my frame. Now, I can't go wider because I've got I'm shooting through these two trees and they'll be in the way. So what I'll try and do is figure out if I can turn the camera over to portrait mode and see if I can get more of a kind of longer portrait shot of the falls and then get the amazing trees above it. Anyway, I'll just go take my time, and when I take these images, I'll share these images with you now. Right, so I saw a little composition between this tree. So what I've got is I've got this fern sticking up, and then I've got this little waterfall, and then there's another little waterfall further up. And I thought that might make quite a nice composition. So I've got an 1/8 of a second, and the reason I'm using 1/8 of a second is because I like that kind of painterly effect on the water, where it's not too fast, not too slow, but you get some detail. And I'm using f8 to get the detail, but I've lifted my ISO to ISO 200 because I am in a bit of a dark scene. So I will take this shot. I'm going to zoom in as well and see if I can get the sky through the trees out of the image as well. I'll take those shots, and if these shots turn out, I'll share them with you, albeit I'm being framed by this tree. Alright, so before I keep walking along the trail, I've spotted this wee kind of stream, and the leaves were lit up by the sun, so hopefully I've managed to capture a couple of shots. It's just a very pretty, very pretty little scene where we've got those leaves on the top left hand side caught my eye, using that to use that as a leading line all the way down. We've got all this kind of trapped foliage like a wee dam in front of us. Just beautiful texture in the water in front of us. It just looks absolutely stunning. So the light is really nice because we're getting some tint of the light coming through the woods. I'll take a couple more shots. I'll lift the camera up as well and see if we can get higher elevation. And when I've finished, I'll share these images with you now. So if anybody's coming up to this kind of River Garry forest trail beside the River Garry here in Struan, be careful because the trail is littered with fallen trees. Oh, and I'm coming up to a mossy clad wall which looks quite nice actually. So there's a trail down there into those trees, and there's a trail into the wall here, so let's go through here first just to see what we get. Oh, and then it just takes you into a whole bunch of river down. Alright, I'll try and find my way through here. Catch up soon. Right, there's an old gate at the edge of the field, but look at that view. Honestly, this is absolutely beautiful, and there's no one around luckily. So what I'll try and do is find my way to the edge of the river and see if I can work my way back. I'm just going to walk over to the edge of the fence and follow the fence line and see if there's a way to get across. I'll just catch my breath because that was a fair wee climb. Right, so what I've got facing me now is I've got that big banking which looks pretty treacherous. It's quite steep and it just seems to be a sheer drop. I'm just trying to look for areas where it's safe to get down because I can see the waterfalls through the trees. I just need to get to the bottom. Alright, I'll take my time and figure this out. All going well, I'll catch up at the bottom. Well, I've climbed through the edge of the river, over the rocks, up this wee ravine. I've actually taken a few shots because this is the only closest area I can get to the falls, and even then it's not a perfect shot. But I've got a few shots. I've also managed to get the drone up. Nearly lost it, and that's the rain starting to get heavy. So what I'll do is I'll get back to my bag, get packed up, and I'll get back up to the forest trail. Any of the images I've captured here, I'll share those with you now. Back up that hill, I'll tell you, if anybody's going to come here, don't come alone. Just if you're going to climb down to the side, you'll definitely need somebody with you. However, look at this. Oh wow, the sun's come out now, so the rain, it was raining there, now it's stopped. So what I'll do is I'll set my camera up and try and catch this, because I don't know how much sunlight we're going to get left. So I'll take a couple of shots here, I'll do a portrait, I'll do a landscape, and if they turn out, I'll share them with you now. Well, as I walk back, the sun is lighting up the forest. Well, it's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, so got something to share with you, because, hang on, I'll walk over this wee stream first so I don't slip. So I was reading an article, and to be fair, it was an article on photography, but there was this one-liner that really messed with my head. And the one-liner was, how do you photograph what you can't see? And honestly, it's been playing in my head for about a week. And I've been thinking, what does that actually mean? How can you take a photo of something you can't see? So instantly I've been thinking, all right, so maybe night time, because it's really dark to the eye, you have a long exposure, and you can keep the camera shutter speed open, and you can capture the subject. And then I'm thinking, right, well, what else could fit in that category? And I'm thinking, so anything in a distance, you would use a zoom lens, because it won't be that really easily viewed by the eye. So you'd use a zoom lens to kind of zoom in to anything in a distance. And then the other one I was thinking about was portraits. And when you take images of people, when you take an image of a person, you don't really know what's going on in their head. You don't really know what's going on in their life. You don't know how they're really feeling. And sometimes when you take your photo without realising all that, you look at your image and you'll go, that person's got a bit of an aura about them, but you don't quite know. Anyway, I've still got loads of thinking to do around this. But if you could have a wee think, because I was thinking about making a video of it at some time in the future. So if you wouldn't mind dropping your comments below and let me know, if I asked you, what can you photograph that you can't see? Can you drop your ideas in and we'll see how we can get, if we can make a video out of this. Right, I'm going to keep walking, and good luck. Hopefully I haven't messed with your head either. Alright, so I took image of a path and the backlit leaves, or the leaves backlit by the sun back there. If I've turned out, I'll share those images with you now. So I'm just walking back to the car. So I think the sun's going to be pretty strong now. This is quite a cool location. It would, as ever, if there was two of you, it would help just because of the steepness of the banking. But I think I'll end the video here. So here's hoping we can make a video of this. Here's hoping those images have turned out. We've had some unique shots for some different elevated points along the trail. So I'm hoping I've done it justice. Anyway, I will finish the video here. So if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because you know it's free. And if you press the bell notification, that will let you know the next time I post a video. So thanks very much for watching, and here's to the next video.